My mother-in-law toasted my lucky little gold digger at our anniversary dinner in front of 40 guests. So I stood up and read the loan agreement she signed the year her house almost went under. Diane raised her champagne glass at exactly 8 p.m., right after the salad plates were cleared. "To my son," she said, her voice carrying over 40 guests, who works so hard, and to his wife, our lucky little gold digger who landed him. A few people laughed, the nervous kind. My husband Mark went stiff beside me. "Mom," he said, "I'm joking." She smiled with all her teeth. "Everyone knows Claire came from nothing. It's charming, really." Rags to Mark. I set down my fork. "Diane, that's a lovely toast. Can I say something?" "Of course, dear. Say grace for us." I stood. I reached into my purse and pulled out a folder. Cream-colored, 3 years old, softened at the corners from being kept. "Claire," Mark whispered. "What is that?" "A thank you," I said, "to your mother, for teaching me how much paperwork matters." Diane's smile didn't move, but her eyes did. 3 years ago, I said to the room. Diane came to me. Not to Mark, to me, because Mark didn't know his mother had refinanced her house twice and missed 4 payments. The bank had sent the notice. Foreclosure. The house was going to auction in 11 days. "Claire," Diane's glass came down onto the table. "This is not the time," she said, and I'm quoting the text she sent me. I unfolded the first page. "Please don't tell Mark. He'll worry. You're the only one with savings. I'll pay you back, I swear on my life." The room had gone very quiet. Somebody's chair creaked. I gave her $41,000, I said. My savings. From nothing, apparently. I paid the arrears, I covered the reinstatement, and I saved this house. I gestured toward the framed photo on the gift table. Diane's colonial, the one everyone admired. That house. The one you all had brunch at last Easter. Diane stood now too. "You are humiliating me at my own son's dinner." "Your son's anniversary," I corrected. "Ours." And I didn't just hand over the money like a fool. I had her sign this. I held up the second page. A loan agreement. Notarized. Diane insisted on notarizing it herself. Actually, she said it would make her feel more honest. Mark's head turned toward his mother. "Is this true?" She twisted it. "It's true," I said. "Here's her signature. Here's the notary stamp. Here's the repayment schedule she designed. She's made 2 payments. In 3 years. $600 against $41,000. A woman at the far table gasped. "Diane's sister, I think." "So when you call me a gold digger," I said, and my voice didn't shake, "I want the 40 guests to understand what you mean. You mean the woman who kept your roof over your head. The woman who never told your son. Because you begged her not to. Because you swore on your life. You have no right. I have a notarized right." I set the folder on the table open, facing her. "I never planned to say a word, but you stood up in front of my friends and my family and called me a thief for marrying up. So I picked up my own glass. To Diane, who signed her name to prove she owed me everything and toasted me as a thief anyway." Mark took the folder. He read the first page, then the second. His jaw was working the way it did when he was about to be sick. "Mom," he said slowly, "you told me the church helped you with the house. You told me that at Thanksgiving. Nothing came out. You let me thank the pastor," Mark said, standing. "I wrote him a check for a loan my wife gave you. Mark, sit down, everyone is watching. They should watch." He turned to the room. "My mother has spent 3 years calling my wife a gold digger to anyone who'd listen. Cousins, neighbors, half of you." He held up the notarized page so the tables could see it. "Here's the gold. $41,000 of it. Owed to Claire. Signed by Diane." Diane reached for the folder. Mark pulled it back. "I'm keeping this," he said. "We're going to talk about a repayment schedule that isn't a joke. And you're going to apologize to my wife. Tonight. In front of everyone you told." Diane's champagne glass was still full. Her hand was around it, white-knuckled, and she looked at me the way you look at a door that just locked from the outside. "Claire," she said. "Quiet now." "I didn't mean." "You swore on your life," I said. "It's right there in your own handwriting."